Hello everybody, I am Sarah Banks from Banks' Business Solutions, and today I want to talk about auditing the tech that you're using in your business and making sure that it's working for you. So last week I asked my VA to have a look at my booking system because I want to set up some slots for my soon to be launched power hours. But we discovered that it's because it has been so long since I logged into the back end of the system, it's actually been changed and I wasn't using the most recent version. So this meant we couldn't set up the new session or the availability for it, and I also discovered that my booking link wasn't working as it should be. Fantastically, she managed to get it sorted, and then somebody booked about 2 hours later through that link, so I'm glad we picked this up and got it sorted. And the support team at the software were great, but it reminded me of the importance of reviewing the systems that we have in place to ensure that they're working as they should be and still working for us in the way that we want them to. So my question for you today is, how often do you audit the tech in your business? Or do you just sign up for your systems, get them working and just let them run? I am holding my hands up that I am guilty of having just let my systems run and not checked into them. And I am going to be implementing a system of checking into my tech more regularly to make sure it is doing what I need it to do. I've written a blog that goes into auditing your tech and detoxing the tech in your business a little bit more, so you can check that out on my website. But just as a kind of quick how to do things, so the first thing we should do is to look at the systems you're using every day. Do they work for you? Are they making your life easier, or are they a hindrance? Secondly, are you paying for systems that you aren't using? Check your bank accounts, check what's going out, and if you're paying for things you're not using, you need to look at whether you actually need to keep that system. And then think about what your plans are for the next 12 months. And what will your tech needs be? For example, if you're looking to create a new funnel, will your current email marketing system work for that, or do you need something else? If you're thinking of developing an online course, have you got a system already that you're using that has that capability, or do you need to get one set up? So really think about what you're going to be doing. And once you've looked at all of this, you can start to identify systems you don't need, any gaps in what you've got now and what you might need in the future. And then this can help you to come up with a list of your kind of wish list for a system, really. And then you can go and research systems out there. But of course, have you actually got time to do that? This one of the big things is that, say you want to develop an online course, there are thousands of systems out there for it. There's some really big ones that everybody knows about, and there's some smaller ones. But which one's going to suit you best? Because most of them will offer the functionality you need, but how do you know which one to get? And this is where the research comes in. And this is just one of many areas in which I support my clients with. I've recently worked with a client, quite a big project, where she was using several different systems for specific functionalities, but it was costing quite a lot of money. And when we looked at what she actually needed, we found an all-in-one system that could do pretty much everything she needed, and actually a little bit more, for a lower cost. So it saved her time, it saved her money, and it meant that she was putting everything into one system, which is much easier to be working from logging into just one thing each day. So whether you're looking to move from one email marketing system to another, or looking for a complete overhaul of the systems that you're using, I'd love to have a chat with you to talk about how I can support you with that. And even if you're not in that position at the moment, please do go and check out my blog, which I'll put a link to in the comments and the caption for this video as well, and have a look at how to do that tech detox. And I think you surprise yourself as to what systems you've got that you might not be using, that you might be paying for and not using. So definitely go and have a look at that as we're approaching the end of the year, because it's great to get that refresh and know where you are with things before the end of the year. I hope this has been useful to you, and I hope you'll join me on another video soon. Bye for now.